Listen to this. Now, Bill Gates, who it is relevant because we talked about the farming tonight, which is part of the whole medical vaccination stuff, and he's part of the farming takeover. And then he's been a part of everything else. He's on with PBS NewsHour with Judy Woodruff. Asked Gates about his meetings with Jeffrey Epstein a decade ago after Epstein had already been convicted of sex crimes. And here's what Gates says. Listen to this.
It was reported at that time that you had a number of meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, who, when you met him 10 years ago, he was convicted of soliciting prostitution from minors. What did you know about him when you were meeting with him, as you've said yourself, in the hopes of raising money?
I had...
So just watch his body language. For those of you who are watching this on video rerun, watch his body language.
Dinners with him. I regret doing that. He had relationships with people he said, would give to global health, which is a interest I have. Not nearly enough philanthropy goes in that direction.
Yeah, not nearly enough philanthropy goes into global health initiatives. All of the philanthropy goes into it. All of it.
Those meetings were a mistake. They didn't result in what he purported, and I cut them off. That goes back a long...
And he's able to say that because he's dead. Those meetings did not get around to whatever. So he's regretful of the dinners with a child abuser and a sex trafficker who obviously is hooked up because he was not in jail. Obviously, he was given 13 months of house arrest. He was living better than Epstein was living better than the average person living in Australia right now, while he was serving out his time. So he's regretful of these dinners, but at the same time, he cut him off only because the meetings that they were having at these dinners, I suppose, were not yielding the fruit he thought it was going to yield for a global health initiative philanthropy. So, but why were you regretful of the dinners? So the only thing that you're regretful about is that it didn't yield any money for all of your vaccine. This is all nonsense, obviously. Nothing makes sense.
Time ago now, so there's nothing new on that.
It was reported that you continue to meet with him over several years.
No.
And that, in other words, a number of meetings. What did you do when you found out about his background?
Well,
I kept meeting with him. What did you do when you found out about his background? I don't know. We ordered food. We both like Mexican food.
Well, I've said I regretted having those dinners, and there's absolutely nothing new on that.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Anyone else? Well, is there a lesson for anyone else looking at this? Listen to what comes out now.
Anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead, so in general, you always have to be careful. I'm very proud of what we've done in philanthropy. Very proud of the.
What? Any lessons learned for you or anybody else looking into this? Well, Epstein's dead, so you better be careful. What the fuck are you talking about? And then he goes into this gobbledygook again.
Anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead, so in general, you always have to be careful.
Always have to be careful.
I'm very proud of what we've done in philanthropy, very proud of the work of the foundation. Very proud of all of your MIT collaborations too, your chief science officer being named the executor to Epstein's will. Yeah, no, you had a lot more in common than health initiatives. You all love DNA and genetics. You all love it very much, you squirrely little worm. Oh man, you weird fucking creature.
You weird creature. With the Mr. Rogers sweaters. Always with the Mr. Rogers sweaters.